Greetings, I'm the Reverend Wizard, and this is the Astro-Tarot Forecast for Scorpio, July 2017. Greetings, Scorpio. Happy July. It's July 4th today. Happy birthday, America. Let's see what the energy is for July for Scorpio. The first card that comes up, the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of the best of both worlds. You know, one wants solidity in their life. One looks to be comfortable. One looks to, have nutritious food to eat and to be able to sustain your life on the planet. And yet there's a desire also to not be controlled by that as well, to not just be a prisoner to our needs, our physical needs. There's open sky, there's the bird, and it's about not boxing ourselves in as far as our potential for our spirit to be able to fly high, to be able to expand and feel like our own soul calling, our own spirit has a place to grow. So that's interesting energy for the month to show up, right? Because it shows the desire to want to nurture both parts of ourself, kind of in a very balanced way. The second card that comes up, the Three of Wands. I see the Three of Wands as a card of longing, a card of, like our progress forward has been steady, but now there's an obstacle or this chasm that is stopping us from fully moving forward, and so we can see the other side there. We can see that we want to move forward, but how do we bridge the gap? How do we move forward in a way that can be advantageous to us, right? That can just keep us moving forward. How do we take this pause in our journey to reflect upon the progress that we've made? Is there gratitude towards the progress that we've made, or is there an antsiness, right? Is there just frustration? It's like, I need more, and I think that what's with the nine there showing kind of like you can balance it out. You can balance it out so that you don't kind of lose yourself in the quest. You can take stock of what it is that surrounds you, and find where one is grateful for that, and also that it's like one doesn't feel trapped by it. That your spiritual journey, it does continue. It will continue to expand. The third card, the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is, I think, kind of how I mean, it's instructive, right? It's about how we can move forward, how we bridge this gap that we feel. And the Two of Swords is a card of where we shield our heart center. And it's like the swords, they represent the mind, and our mind gets tricky, as far as it can play you know tricks on us. In that, it likes to know. It likes to know what's ahead, how we're going to do stuff. It just, the mind is that part of us that is in a it has a deep need to just uh, have its hooks into everything. I think it's very apropos that the tarot has it as swords, right? Because it's like you just kind of stick. The mind wants to just have its say in everything that we do, and it can spoil a simple moment. It can spoil a simple moment if we allow it to, by clicking in and having to overthink things, and just having to know, where everything's leading to, right? It's like when, you're in a relationship, and you spend a tender moment a tender moment with someone, and it's like, instead of it that moment just being what it is, it's like our heads click in and say, well, how do we make this last, or what is this, adding up to? And it's like just relax, just relax, relax. And if the mind doesn't know stuff, it can start to shut down our heart energy, and our heart energy our heart energy, believe it or not, is kind of how we build bridges. It's that desire, right, to even want to move forward. And so, when we shut down our heart energy, that can just close us off. It can just start to shut us down, and we lose the desire to even want to move forward. So it's something um, to think about, to consider, as far as like when we feel our mind wanting to either block us, or if because it doesn't know enough of what's going on. It's like, we can just say, I don't need to know that right now. It's not important to have to just know every single detail. I can move forward, just by being with present within myself. And maybe it's not today that bridge occurs. You know, Usually when we're moving forward in a spiritual manner, it's like, instead of this clear path before us that shows up, usually it's just a stone that appears in the water. It just kind of rises up, and we take that opportunity to jump on that stone, right? And then, because we've done that, it's like another stone will arise. We can hop to that stone. Because we took that opportunity, another one arises. That's usually how we're able to move forward in our own quest. So I hope this is of service, Scorpio, as far as it's that balancing act, of looking at our own solidity, our the physical, as well as the spiritual, and recognizing that it's like we do want both of these things. It's like, it's not just one or the other. It's we want both. We want both. And and to allow for these opportunities to arise, where we can start to release some of these blocks that kind of we feel that we're up against within ourselves. All right. Many blessings, and have a beautiful and safe July. And